Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing more Planetbase, and we're going to be starting episode 1 with a new planet. It's going to be the Ice Planet, and this one is really difficult. Basically, you're at the game's mercy early on with the random number generator because the solar panels don't generate, they generate about half as much, I think, as they normally do. And so you're reliant on wind turbines. So if the game decides that there's not going to be wind for like 3 days straight, you're pretty much dead. So it's one of those maps where you may have to restart. I've had to restart a handful of times just because the game decided no wind for me. And that can happen. You can also have games where you get just tons and tons and tons of wind. So here's hoping we're starting a game where we're just going to get tons of wind. Because that is the other side of the coin. You can get too much power, and that can be the kind of the way the game rolls on you. There's the oxygen. We're going to be applying a processor plant. We're going to go this way with it. Airlock right here. Going to raise that water extractor because this thing's not going to be able to generate power until it has some water. You can prioritize construction now, which is really helpful. It's nice that they actually let you do that now. I'm going to queue up the wind turbine, and I'm actually going to queue up 2 of those because I'm going to deviate a little bit from my tutorial. That, you know, with the way power can go in this, I don't want to have to deal with brownouts. So hopefully by having 2 wind turbines, unless the game truly hates me, we should be okay. Okay, there we go. Got the processing plant. I'll throw in a metal processor there. And then we're going to go ahead and queue up a canteen and a dorm. So I guess I'll throw the throw the dorm down in this direction. And I'll throw the canteen over in this direction. We'll throw a mine over here. And we'll throw a landing pad over in this direction as well. Where do we want to put that? Right about somewhere around here, I think. Prioritize that wind turbine. We need power. Power! So here's the canteen going up. And we can plug in a table. Mill maker, water, and television screen. Next, our dorm's coming up. Looks like our wind turbine's up, so we're gonna have plenty of power unless the game truly hates us today. And we're gonna have a pair of bunks in this one. Okay, everything's up. We're going to prioritize the metal processing over the mine. And once that mine goes up, we're not going to have enough for the biodome. But that's by design. By design. Want to have 100% workers coming in now. We got an extra biologist. I didn't actually want that, but it'll be alright. We can plug in a biodome right about here. You can link that up with the canteen or with the auction. Let's link it up with the auction just to prevent any kind of breathing issues in the canteen. Okay, so power is going down because we have no wind. Hopefully that turns itself around before too long, or we will be running out of power. We are running out of power very quickly. Come on, wind. Any wind at all would be nice. Thank you. A little more. Little more. There we go. Okay. Nope, you're going in the wrong direction again. Try again. I don't want to build a 3rd wind turbine this early in the game. Work with me here. We're almost at the end of night. The solar panel will kick on in daytime will help us out with the power generation. No, still no wind. The game must absolutely hate us today. Alright, let's turn off the landing pad. That's actually 5 power. It's down to 0 power now because we turned it off. But since, you know, the colony ship just landed, we know it won't be landing again for a little while, so we can save some energy there. Now we just need to get 2 metal processed by our workers, who should be coming en masse now. Come on, guys. Come on, wind. Seriously, still no wind. This is rough. I'll give you that. This is like 2 days straight with almost no wind. There we go. Please go. I want you to go all the way to green. All the way. Don't go. That's the wrong way. Back down to 0 again. So we got a couple of useless turbines right now. A couple of useless wind turbines. Oh, no. Down again. Oh, up again. Oh, no, down again. We're about to hit nighttime, and then we're not going to have any power. Keep going up. Oh, we're actually in yellow. That's amazing. Oh, the game has had mercy at the perfect time. Look at that. Oh, awesome. The game absolutely hated us until the very last moment, and then it was like, okay, now we can stop killing you. Okay, so the biodome can be built now. We have enough metal. So as soon as that gets up, we're going to be building 3 tomato plants, 6 wheat plants, and a medicinal plant. Should work out. Once our engineer somewhere stops eating. Here he comes. Get this built. Build it, my friend. Build it. We can turn that back on because we actually have power for a minute. Power's going down. Are you serious? 0 again. As soon as the next colony ship, there we go. The colony ship landed, turning off power. And we got 3 miners. So I'm conserving power here by just shutting off the landing pad as soon as the colony ship lands. And then turning it on when I'm ready, when I have enough power to handle, you know, for a little while. It works really well. Good power savings. In fact, if you're in a situation where you're not accepting anyone for a while, just turn off all your landing pads. You'll be good to go. I wish I could turn off corridors. That would be nice. These little connections still use power even though you got the buildings they're connected to shut off. So we're out of food. We need an engineer over here to go ahead and finish up this corridor so I can actually build some food. Please. Thank you. That took longer than it was supposed to, guys. So we gotta hustle and make a bunch of food. So we're gonna make those 3 tomato plants immediately. Where you at, engineer? Where you at? Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Could you bring maybe some starch with you? Some bioplastic. Swear. Gonna add the rest of the plants that they can tend to. And we're gonna invite... come on. Invite a biologist to join us. Something like that. We should get one more. Okay, so some of these are being built. People are being a little slow getting these bioplastic over here. You guys realize we are about to starve to death, right? Your life is on the line. You don't need to be twiddling any thumbs. Just bring in the stuff. Come on. Okay, now the biologist should keep these plants very well nourished. We got one too many biologists. That's okay. Hopefully one will get me hit by a meteor, and we'll be fine. So we're going to add 100% workers from here on out. I wanted to have 4 biologists. Ended up with 5. That's alright. It'll work. Having some power issues now. We're going to add... we should be getting a lot of metal made, so we're going to be adding a wind turbine and another battery. So let's go ahead and add another battery in here. Batteries are nice. They don't require spares or anything to maintain, so really useful to go ahead and make some make those batteries whenever your one battery is full. Make another one. So now let's hope that these actually generate food fast enough that people don't starve to death. That's the goal here, is no starving to death. So far, it's looking good. Yes, I realize we're out of food. That's going to change very shortly. You're probably the hungriest. You worker right there. You need some food badly. We're really walking a fine line with making the biodome this late in the start. Hopefully... There we go. Got some food produced. Sweet. Go grab that, put it in the mill maker. People got to eat. Okay. Yeah, you're hungry too, but you're about to get food. Yep, grab that, put it in the mill maker. Alright, mill maker's processing. Processing. I wish we get some mixed meals in here, because then they'd be producing 2 at once. And that would be more efficient than the 1 at once that it's currently doing. Okay, people are eating. Everything's gonna be okay. You're not starving to death, are you? No, you're not. Okay, everyone get some food. No one dies. No one dies today. Or if you do, I'll just get you replaced. Okay, food's coming in. Metal's coming in. This will be built next. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize that. It's a power collector. After that, I'm going to throw in another wind turbine. I want to call it a windmill for some reason, but it's not. It's a wind turbine. That'll be second priority, so we'll prioritize this. This will get done first. Then after that one's done, that one up there will get done. Why did a trading ship land? I thought I had you turned off. Go away. Get away. Go. Chase you off my land. You better run. Alright, is everybody non-starving to death now? Oh, still got a couple. Still got you. Yeah, you need to get up and eat now, Mr. Medic. Miss Medic, sir. Miss Wednesday Melendez. Who named you? Oh, we got 1 injury. Now it's actually going to auction. Someone actually get her some food, please. Speaking of medics, we have a person with a broken bone. It'll be time for them to... Oh, she's gonna eat. Oh, finally. Finally. So we're gonna expect that they're gonna be okay. We're gonna go with a... We need to have... Not a lab. Sick bay. Sick bay to treat the wounded. We're gonna toss that on the edge of the canteen. Make that a little bit closer. I don't like it being so far off. There we go. So once that gets built, we'll have people treating the wounded, treating the sick. Everybody's eating. We have 2 injuries. 1, 2... No, just 1. Just 1. Broken leg, broken arm, broken something. It's like they came from the Flame and the Flood, where you can have like 13 broken legs. Yeah, still producing good, right? Yeah, we're still doing good. Now we are very low on food, but it's gonna be fine once these tomato plants produce a little more, and these starches are producing right now. So we'll get caught up on that. No one dies today. Sick bay next, then the wind turbine. Now, if they've already assigned these two, this is what I don't know. If they've already assigned these two steel, and then I change the priority to this one, I wonder if they'll go pick up those and bring them over here. I don't think they will, but I don't know. So, let's find out. Doesn't look like they're going to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and take these away. Take them away, take them away, take them away now. And we'll get... Guess we need to put a bioplastic maker in here. And then another metal processor. Because we are short on one bioplastic. Wonder where that bioplastic's sitting. Oh, it's sitting right there. Duh. So we're going to have to wait. That's what we're waiting for. We're going to have to wait for this thing to get built. Okay. Now, hopefully they'll work this bioplastic maker. Give me one bioplastic. It'll make the sick bay. Then they'll start treating the broken-legged. 3 more before we're capped out on the current oxygen level. Please give me 3. Please give me 3. Please give me 3. Thank you for the 1. Ah, okay. Aigu. Sick bay, build it, build it, build it. Come on. Time to treat some wounded. We have 3 broken-legged workers. How do we get that many broken-legged workers this early in the game? Game wants us to die. Game wants us to die. Okay, add sick bay bed. Boink. Bloink. Alright. So that sick bay bed will go in as soon as we generate 1 more bioplastic. Yep, there it comes. And then somebody will go lay down and get treated. Another person lay down and get treated. Another person lay down and get treated. Next thing, we're going to be out of medical supplies at that rate really quickly. So we're going to throw in a lab somewhere. Let's throw it in over here. Well, gotta be careful I don't block myself out of, you know, expanding. Maybe up here would be better. Not any real good places to do this. We'll put that right there. So that lab will come up. We'll be putting a workbench in there to produce some supplies. We're going to need to add a medicinal plant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be exactly what, yep, exactly what the water extractor can handle at minimum. So bare minimum, it'll do that many plants. Medic, where you at? There you are. Okay, you're working. I'm so glad you didn't starve to death. Thank you. Let's throw in a workbench up here. So when the medic gets done treating all the broken limbs, they'll start working on producing more medical supplies. And by that time, hopefully this plant will have produced 1 or 2 medicinal plants. And they'll be able to actually start doing that. We are completely out of bioplastic. Completely out of bioplastic, which means we're going to add another one of these bioplastiques for the worker to work on. Where are we at? Exactly at 20. Yes, nailed it. Turn off. We're also going to turn off the landing pad entirely. And in fact, it's going to be a while, so we're going to recycle the landing pad. Reclaim some of that metal. We're going to be sitting at 20 population, building up resources, expanding slowly, carefully, conservatively, and After that, once we get a pretty good stockpile of spares and metal and bioplastic and medical supplies, meals, food, all that stuff. Once we get all that stuff, we will start expanding to 50 and then stabilize again at 50, expand to 80, stabilize again at 80, and on and on. And we will get a pretty huge base here. Let's take a look around. That's not going to help us that much. We got some small space over here, but then down here it's just enormous. We are basically in a crater, so we have to kind of use our space carefully. But we can also jump one of these mountains with the exterior buildings. We might be able to jump here, jump across here. Actually, that's not going to work. We'll probably have to jump across right here, and see if we can't like straddle some of these mountains up here. Not the best placement of us landing here. We're in the middle of basically a giant crater, but at least we have some room, so that's good. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to click the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. We're going to keep this going, and hopefully in a couple episodes we will have a bunch of people and a huge successful base. So hope you'll join me for that. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, keep it clean.